It's always me on my channel, Last Minute Prep News. Have you ever noticed all of a sudden certain events of around the world all together spark off, one behind another? We had this pandemic, phantomatic archipelago thing, and this financial global crisis, and we've got this so-called conflict. First is sparking off in Ukraine, and it's going to spark off in other parts of the world. Most recently, tensions are in Africa. Another hotspot is in the Middle East with Iran and Israel, and we got Taiwan and China. Is it a coincidence these things are in a certain pattern when they occur? Are they planned by some people who claim that we are too many on this planet, we use too much resources, this and that and blah blah blah? They love to preach their craziness to us because they're the ones which created this society after the war. The so-called consumeristic society, buy now, pay later, the so-called American dream, using up all the resources when secretly they kept there was an alternative other form of energy. Now they're telling us our lifestyles as we live today is hurting the earth. They're the ones who created the system, and they're the ones who want us in lesser numbers. There are so many ways how you can lower the world population. Through a certain prick, because they're at it again. Yes, they're at it again. And probably a war might spark off. We're not that far away, because they'll be knocking on your door and say, we want you for the democracy or blah, 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 blah. You must fight. They will draft you. They will send Harry, Tom, Dick and Harry down there, which they're doing so far in that part of the world. And who represent us, basically, are a bunch of liars. There has been, and there will be always, until they still the scum of the earth will walk upon this earth. Because they're the ones who created this situation. They are greedy, corrupted. And in an event, everything goes tits up. They have the decency to give you 13 minutes warning. You can say your prayers. You can stick a finger up your butthole or whatever. They have created a society of hopeless sheep. Respecting the past, the older generation had more manual skills, the more aware how to front situations, because when something's going to hit us, don't know what, or in the near future, we won't be ready, and panic will just destroy us. That is a scientific fact. Whether one like or not, the globe is entering this so-called crisis, new era of confusion, uncertainty. The old values are thrown out the window, and evil and craziness rules everything now in society. It's practically poisoning society, and it's destroying us, the people of this world. Well, it has been since. It's always been like this. It's up to us whether we wake up aware or just perish.